everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. These rosters are absolutely loaded. Filthy amount of talent. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Sharon's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Maple Leafs will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Redirected in front. Taken by Solani. Comes up with the blocker save. Sends a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. St. Louis has it in their own zone. The Maple Leafs ready to go on the attack. Big time stop there. Oh, what a smart heads-up play.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick. And he...
Oh, so good. What a stop.
Now, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to this team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Puck picked up by Sumwinkle. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
And goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Pushes it across to Tkachuk. Here's an odd-man rush. St. Louis plays the puck from the corner. Puts it right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
The Maple Leafs gain possession. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Loses the coverage there. And he takes the feed. He got all of that hit. All alone. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
The Blues are up by one here in the back half of this opening frame.
Yeah, and they deserve the lead there. There's no question about it, James. I mean, they've been the better team. They've been first to the puck, and they've owned the majority of shots to net. Not afraid to put it there. Now they got to continue this pace and see if they can get ahead by more than one.
Pass back to the point. Comes up with the stop. Foligno's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Dishes it to Matthews. And the pass is picked off. Here's a chance in front. Takes it last. And there it is. Stopped by Lundqvist. Pushes it across to Matthews. Here's a chance. And there's the save. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Picked up along the wall by Garland. On a good textbook hit there. Pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. St. Louis has been the more dominant team offensively, and as a result, they lead it late in this opening frame. The Blues win the draw. Let's go for the back end. Stops him cold. Puck scooped up by Brown. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a pass to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Works it across to Schwitt. Here's a shot. Can't get it to go. Scooped up along the wall by Orpik. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Next intermission, Sabalski, pounder. Here comes period number 2. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
St. Louis is putting on a shooting clinic out there, James. I mean, every time they get the puck in the offensive zone, they're looking to put it to the net.
Moves it to Solani. Strong defensive effort. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking...
And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Blues lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Tosses it to Garland. Big hit along the boards.
Hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials. The Maple Leafs will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
The Blues will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Sends it over. Spectacular save on the play.
I'd say yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Granlund's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Blues win that offensive zone face-off. And that's taken by the defense. Riley's moving the puck through his own zone. And they turn it over in the neutral zone.
St. Louis has been so good shutting down the middle of the ice. They're anticipating the passes, and they're closing quickly. And because of that, they're turning pucks over and intercepting them as well. Lundqvist's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Matthews is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Maple Leafs win it in the defensive zone. Pionk's lugging the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And he moves it up to Niederreiter. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Granlund's ready to take the draw here on this power play.
Mahovlich is up and ready to get back on the ice.
The man advantage is over. And they turn that aside as we continue play here.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask. And in this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed. It's right off his melon.
Levels him with the hit. Soucy's going to play it against the half wall. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. He got all of that one. Inside the offensive end now, down the left. Slides it across. Hughes works the puck in his own zone. The Maple Leafs take possession here in the open ice. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
The Blues continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. St. Louis has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. The Maple Leafs have it now. The Blues grab possession with the puck. Takes the feed from his own end.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Oh, what a stick save! Taken along the wall by Backlund. Here's a short pass to Clark. Into the corner of the attacking area. Phenomenal save with the
slot shot.
Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Tries to feed it over to Norris. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Has made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. The Blues win the defensive zone faceoff.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Picked up along the boards by Foligno. And some textbook body contact there. Norris plays it down. Oh, and that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Dishes it to Matthews. Handles it again. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. And now he passes up to Thomas. Backhander in front. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
The Blues have made it a 3-goal lead, and as we near the finish line of period number 2, this is starting to feel a little insurmountable.
Well, there's been a ton of offensive production and opportunity, James, and they've capitalized on it because they've not been afraid to take the shot. Sometimes you're looking for the pretty play. Well, not this time. They've been directing the puck to the front of the net, and they're getting rewarded for it.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And they've dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas because it has been a blowout to this point. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Maple Leafs coaches can't be happy with the performance of their team tonight here, James. I mean, there has been no secondary effort. They haven't won the battles, they haven't competed, and as a result, they haven't had the puck on their stick. They got to figure it out, try to push, have some urgency in this third period.
Takes the puck at the point. Receives the pass. The Maple Leafs looking against the half wall. Poked away by Tkachuk. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Handles the pass from his goalie. Denies him on the slapper. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Blues are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Here they come on the attack. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Grabbed along the board by Chelios. Now he slides it up to Gilmore. And he coughs it up with the pass.
The Blues have picked off yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night.
He's got a step. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James. And even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Backlund's won the faceoff. St. Louis has the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one. Rocks him. The Maple Leafs have it from their own end. Passes it over. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Great read in the offensive zone by Matthews. And that's easily turned aside. And now he angles it across to Tkachuk. To his teammate. Solid body contact. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Blues have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. And they win the draw on their own end. And he slides it quickly to Brown. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. St. Louis has it near the wall. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunched. Stopped with ease. Slides the puck over. And he fights off another save. Quick pass across to Verhaeghe. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Blues have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Laine. Shot! And that one's turned away. And it's a quick pass to Niederreiter. Tiptoes around the poke check. Makes a save. Takes a feed at the point. The Maple Leafs take over on possession. Slides it diagonally to Laine. And he loses control of the puck. Sends the pass over. The Maple Leafs will play it in their own end. Moves it on over to Schwitt. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Slides it across to Brown. Shot! Puts it just wide of the net. Picked up along the wall by Sumwinkle. Moves behind the net. Sends a pass over. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Broken up at center by Sumwinkle. Fires it on net. And he catches that one with the glove. Moves the puck over to Laine. Big hit. And now he moves it to Tkachuk. Denied by the goaltender. Great use of the bounty to knock him off the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got scores! And they do it again and again and again.
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating because they are on a roll. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand. James, he was running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
The Blues wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Granlund's won it. Quick pass to Tkachuk. And the puck departs the zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. There's the final horn, and here we go. He looked pretty dialed in between the pipes. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his way, but really aggressive, got to the top of his crease. Excellent job.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.